The city of Port Charles is stirring. Beneath the familiar streets, within the halls of the hospital, and behind closed doors, hearts are on edge. Love is simmering, tension is mounting, and the promise of romance hangs thick in the air. Over the coming months, fans might witness 5 new couples take center stage, each carrying its own storm of desire, hesitation, and unpredictable emotion. And in Port Charles, love has never been simple. It begins with Dante Falconeri and Elizabeth Baldwin. In their recent scenes at the hospital, there was a spark. Subtle, almost imperceptible, yet undeniable. Dante's playful teasing, Elizabeth's soft smiles, the gentle tension that hovered whenever their paths crossed, it all hinted at something more. By the time they parted ways, Dante lingered, caught in a moment of contemplation, as if weighing whether to let his heart take the risk. And Elizabeth, equally aware of the pull between them, had a quiet hesitation, the careful balance of desire and caution etched on her face. The show seems to be nudging them toward one another, teasing a potential romance that could burn bright if they dare to cross the line. But Rick Lansing stands as a shadowy obstacle, a reminder that even the strongest sparks can be threatened. Will Dante and Elizabeth take the leap, or will hesitation and circumstance keep them circling one another, yearning yet restrained? Meanwhile, Maxie Jones has made her choice, freeing Nathan West to explore the possibility of love with Lulu Spencer. Nathan, released from the weight of past obligations, carries hope like a fragile flame, ready to nurture it, ready to show Lulu that trust and love can survive even the hardest trials. But Lulu is hesitant, her heart still tangled in doubt and the pain of past betrayals. And the shadow of Liesl Obrecht looms, threatening to stir chaos just as love begins to bloom. Then there's the unsettling question of Nathan's identity. Could this even be the real Nathan? Every touch, every glance, every tentative step toward each other is loaded with risk and possibility. Their journey is delicate, intense, and utterly compelling, and viewers can almost feel their hearts tighten with every step they take toward or away from each other. Romance often arrives in unexpected ways. For Tracy Quatermain and Martin Gray, a blizzard brought them together, forcing 2 very different souls into shared proximity and quiet, intimate conversation. That night, as snow swirled around them and the world felt frozen in time, they spoke of love, of fear, of past mistakes and lingering desires. Tracy, strong and stubborn, guards her heart carefully, while Martin carries shadows that could complicate any connection. Yet there's a magnetic pull between them, a slow burning possibility that grows with every word, every laugh, every tentative look. Their romance promises to be messy, passionate, and breathtakingly real, a slow dance of trust and longing that could captivate viewers for months to come. And then there is the undeniable tension between ADA Justine Turner and Sonny Corinthos. Their story is charged with intensity, a constant battle between desire and restraint. Justine's slap, her warning to stay away, was more than a moment of anger. It was a spark, a magnet pulling them inexorably closer. Despite manipulation, despite warnings, despite the chaos surrounding them, there's truth in their connection, raw, undeniable, and dangerous. Every glance, every accidental touch, every shared conversation pulses with electricity. Their romance will be fraught with obstacles, but the stakes have never felt higher. Will they resist the undeniable pull between them, or will their hearts force them into a firestorm of passion and consequence? At the same time, Christina Corinthos Davis watches Jacinda Bracken with an intensity that hasn't gone unnoticed. For months, Christina has been Jacinda and Michael Corinthos' biggest cheerleader, but her loyalty is shadowed by a quiet longing she barely allows herself to acknowledge. Recently, when Christina saw Michael and Jacinda on a date, something shifted. An almost imperceptible flash of jealousy, a hint of something unspoken. Could Christina be the one to step in, if Jacinda's relationship falters, to catch her heart when fear and insecurity threaten to pull it apart? The tension here is subtle, emotional, and poised for a breakthrough that could surprise both characters and fans alike. Love, after all, is often hidden in plain sight, waiting for courage to make it seen. As the city awakens from the brief calm of winter, every story is intertwined with the others. Dante and Elizabeth navigate desire and hesitation, Nathan and Lulu face the tension between hope and uncertainty. Tracy and Martin simmer with a slow-burning passion. Justine and Sonny teeter on a knife edge of danger and longing, and Christina and Jacinda walk the delicate line between friendship and the possibilities of something more. Each couple carries stakes that could ignite into joy or heartbreak, each choice echoing far beyond a single moment. Port Charles has never been a city of simple love stories. Here, romance is messy, complicated, and fiercely compelling. For every spark of hope, there is a shadow of doubt. For every smile, an unspoken question. These 5 potential couples are on the brink. Some will rise above chaos to find love, some will stumble and break, and some will discover a connection that defies everything they thought they knew about themselves and each other. Fans know that in this city, nothing is predictable. A glance, a whisper, a secret revealed. It's enough to change everything. And as Dante and Elizabeth inch closer, as Nathan and Lulu navigate treacherous emotional waters, as Tracy and Martin test the slow burn of passion, as Justine and Sonny fight their magnetic pull, and as Christina steps closer to Jacinda, one thing is undeniable: the coming months will transform Port Charles in ways that are thrilling, heartbreaking, and unforgettable. In this city, love is never safe, it is never simple, but it is always worth the risk. And for fans watching, the anticipation, the tension, and the hope will keep hearts racing, breaths held, and eyes glued to every twist and turn, because in Port Charles, every love story is a battle, and every battle has the potential to change everything. So buckle up, GH fans. Romance is stirring, hearts are being tested, and Port Charles is about to remind us all why love is the most unpredictable and the most compelling force of all. Port Charles, a city where love is messy, complicated, and utterly consuming. Beneath its familiar streets, in hospital halls, and behind closed doors, hearts are stirring. Desire, hesitation, and the promise of romance are all colliding in ways that will change lives forever. Camera follows Dante walking slowly, glancing at Elizabeth across the hall. Subtle lighting, tension in the air. It begins with Dante Falconeri and Elizabeth Baldwin. Their spark is undeniable, gentle teasing, lingering looks, moments that hint at something deeper. By the time they part ways, Dante lingers just a beat too long, caught between caution and curiosity. And Elizabeth, aware of the pull, balances desire with hesitation. Cut to close-up of Elizabeth's thoughtful expression. The question lingers: will they dare to cross the line? Or will shadows like Rick Lansing keep them circling one another, yearning yet restrained? Snow falling softly outside the hospital windows, slow motion of Nathan glancing at Lulu. Meanwhile, Nathan West has been freed from past burdens. Now he stands on the edge of something new with Lulu Spencer. Every glance, every soft word, every tentative touch carries the weight of trust and risk.